Oh my God. How are you? You doing good? That's good. I'm glad you're doing amazing. Oh, jeez.
And now, back to the Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Whatever.
Welcome to Hoppy Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppy Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppy. This is Hoppy Hour with Hoppy.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic. Never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up. Now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. H-O-P-P-E. H-O-P-P-E.
Oh, yeah. What up? This is Hoppy Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. You can always call the show after the fact. 856-49-HOPPY. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. This show is for the hardworking average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care where you live, as long as you're listening. That's all that really matters. All right, let's do some TMZ news.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Today on TMZ.
Okay, the Golden Globes make something very, very clear.
What?
What used to be young is now old.
Oh, yeah, it really is weird seeing the actors you grew up watching, the actors you grew up seeing at award shows being old.
Real young has taken over.
And the Golden Globe goes to Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, yeah, Gen Z represent.
Chalamet beat Leonardo DiCaprio.
You're not that bothered, those old farts.
Also beat George Clooney. George used to be young. Leo used to be young.
Harvey used to be young.
They took over from other people. It's now happening to them.
Although the only standing ovation was Julia Roberts.
Well, they
She's a hot piece of ass.
were just happy that the old lady could stand up.
Nick Reiner's mental unraveling.
What a loser. You look at all the pictures of him out and about with the family, you just look like a troubled douchebag. A bitch.
Be traced back to weight gain.
The reason doctors changed Nick's meds was he was unhappy with his weight.
It changed.
Yeah, go to the gym. I'm not happy with my weight. I also have not worked out in like 5 weeks. You're making excuses, buddy. Boy!
The cocktail, and apparently that sent him into this very erratic, dangerous state.
And he's still, from everything we hear, absolutely not competent to stand trial right now.
Yeah, I know. Maybe he shouldn't have killed his parents. After all I did for you! And you kill them, you will always be remembered as a liar and a failure.
We got J Balvin in New York, Latino superstar.
Oh, yeah. They play him a nice on 92.5 at Tampa. Makes you want to dance.
Was a really close collaborator of Bad Bunny's.
You think we might see you for the Super Bowl?
Oh, no, but I'll be there definitely to support him. Who, pray tell, will be his surprise guest? Enrique Iglesias.
Cardi B, maybe?
You gotta get a hot ass girl up there.
Ricky Martin. There's no relationship between Bad Bunny and Ricky Martin.
Why? Did you say, are they both Puerto Rican?
If Bad Bunny comes out like, she bangs, she bangs.
We got Martha Stewart, and we asked if she's doing dry January.
Oh yeah, it's been dry January for her since she turned 50.
Am indeed. I haven't had a drink yet.
I hate dry January. I hate it.
Have you?
I don't want to hear from you guys. I hate January because I'm an alcoholic. Shut up.
Happy Hot Topic.
Tiana Taylor is revealing where she stands with Kanye West.
Yeah, I feel like every day it changes with him. I feel like some days people stand with him very well. And I feel like some days, not so much.
Nearly 5 years after the one battle after another actress spoke out about feeling underappreciated by Kanye's record label Good Music, Tiana revealed that the two are on pretty good terms as of late, despite the rapper's controversial reputation. Telling Vanity Fair in a January 13th interview, quote, "I don't have to agree with everything that he do or say, but
yeah, maybe not be so anti-Semitic.
I'm not going to abandon him and be like, yeah, F that mother." She adds,
I would. He's an embarrassment to men. And when he takes his medication for being bipolar, he's normal. But he does this thing where he wants to be the man. He wants to be wild and crazy. So what does he do? He doesn't take his meds.
quote, "My brothers do that I don't agree with. I don't get into none of that."
Whatever.
The 35-year-old who starred alongside Kanye's ex-wife Kim Kardashian in Hulu's All's Fair would never bash the Yeezy founder publicly.
Yeah, he's got enough clout out there. You don't really want to piss him off, you know what I mean?
She's also not afraid to give it to him straight in person, as any true friend would. She continued, quote, "If you want a real answer, you ask me."
Oh, yeah, she would love my show.
So if he asks me something, he knows he's going to get a real answer.
I know. That means you're outspoken and annoying. Whenever a woman is like, oh, yeah, I just say it like it is. And it just means you don't have a filter and you piss people off with that non-filter. That's all that means. It's not something to take pride in. Like, oh, yeah, I'm a nine to be around.
Happy Hot Topic!
Trevor Noah is set to host the 2026 Grammy Awards.
Oh, God. Man, he must have a good agent. That dude's been irrelevant since, I don't know, even before he took over The Daily Show. I don't know. I don't mind other people from other countries talking about us. Like, I'm not a fan of John Oliver, but he's a little funnier than Trevor Noah. But Trevor Noah just had that vibe. Like, dude, who are you talking to? You're a little bitch.
For his 6th and final year. The show will be held Sunday, February 1st at Crypto.com Arena in
I like the name Staples Center. Sounds better.
Los Angeles. And its executive producer Ben Winston says in a statement January 13th, "I am beyond thrilled to welcome Trevor Noah back to host the Grammys for his 6th and sadly final time.
No, not the last time.
He's been the most phenomenal host of the show.
Oh, really? That means the hosts have not been that good. Like, if he's one of the good ones, Houston, we have a problem.
He's so smart, so funny, and such a true fan of the artists and music.
Oh, really? I'm sure he's so well informed.
His impact on the show has been truly spectacular, and we can't wait to do it together one last time. This final year for Trevor also marks the last time the show will air on CBS, after a decades-long partnership. In 2027, the ceremony is moving over to ABC, Hulu, and Disney+. It will get the Grammys through 2036.
I'll be sure not to watch it. Man, the Grammys, MTV Music Awards, all the shows where I'm like, I don't know you people. I'm stuck listening to Webby and some music from 2005. What's going on with Nick Ronner?
Happy Hot Topic!
We have an update on the Reiner family murder case as Nick's former attorney speaks out.
Oh, yeah, you know you're a loser. You know you have no chance at all when your attorney's like, yeah, this ain't from me, dog. I'm just saying.
Sometimes you're brought on a case and it's complete and utter triage mode. That was this case.
Did you know that you had to withdraw when you showed up this morning?
He didn't seem like he wanted to answer that question.
6 days after abruptly stepping down, Alan Jackson, who has repped Harvey Weinstein, Kevin
Oh, yeah, the other scumbags.
Spacey, and most recently won an acquittal for accused cop killer Karen Reed.
So literally, he'll be like hanging out with Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey. That's how much of a loser you are, Nick. Is he literally was willing to defend Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey, but nah, can't do it for Nick.
Was in the hot seat on Billy Bush's Hot Mike's podcast.
Why did you step away? Something happened.
Obviously, and
with the retainer. Is it a money thing?
You can't say that. You can't say that, Billy.
Yeah, you can't say it. It's the truth. Like all lawyers, you're a scumbag, you're a liar, you're smarmy, and you're annoying.
No, I say that something happened with the retainer because I've never said that. Obviously, something happened with my ability and my team's ability to continue the representation.
I don't want to hear from you. You're the worst. It's blah, blah, blah. Shut up. You're so disingenuous. It's freaking nauseating. Who wants to hear from you? Nobody.
Happy Hot Topic.
Is Rihanna ready for baby number 4? Just months after welcoming her third child, daughter Rocky Irish Mayers with partner A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, you know, A$AP Rocky's ready to make another baby.
The singer joked that pregnancy may be on her mind again. In a response to Love
It's 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Make a wish.
Island star Montana Rose Brown's Instagram reel on January 11th, in which the reality star debated getting hot and sexy or getting pregnant in 2026. The Grammy winner commented, "Wait, so I'm not crazy then? Bet."
Nah, you're pretty crazy, honey.
Her comment was met with 10,000 likes as of publication and hundreds of replies.
Oh, wow. That's the road we live in out here, where we have to report how many likes and got. You know how vapid that is? When you're laying in the ground and the maggots are eating your body, it won't matter how many likes you got.
With some responses pleading for an album. The 37-year-old gave birth to her first daughter on September 13th, 2025.
It really is crazy to think that was her first daughter.
In December, she gave an update on her baby girl to Access Hollywood while on the red carpet at the Gotham Awards alongside Rocky in New York City.
Whatever.
How's baby Rocky?
Rocky. I thought they were supposed to name it after the attorney that got him off.
Oh, she is so big.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm like, I don't remember the new first stage going this quick.
It is. Time flies.
Oh, yeah. They actually got used to her.
Yeah. Plus,
that was a riveting comment from Rihanna.
A year earlier in November 2024, Access chatted with the superstar exclusively in the Barbados.
These news sites love to tell you, we did it exclusively. We're exclusive. Shut up.
Where she shared how having a baby girl might change her.
You told us recently, we want to get to a little bit of news, but you told us recently that you are excited about the potential of a baby girl, right? That like you want a baby girl.
Yeah.
What would that do for the dynamic at the house to be able to balance out? You got 3 boys right now, 3 fellas at home right now.
Hanging on.
What would a baby girl do?
Karma?
All right. I don't know if I like her personality or not. She's cute. She made some bangers in the club. There ain't no I can't talk. There ain't no denying that. But I'm a little indifferent on a thing known as her personality. Mm-hmm. I can't tell.
Happy Hot Topic.
Matt Damon reveals a secret about his marriage that involves best friend Ben Affleck.
I ran a train. What is it?
During a January 12th appearance on SiriusXM's Howard Stern show, the
Howard Stern.
longtime friends and collaborators share that Matt's wife, Luciana Bozan,
She's freaking cute.
initially preferred Ben after seeing their 1997 film, Good Will Hunting. Matt explains, "After we'd been together for probably a few months, I met Luciana's best friend from high school, and it came out that the two of them went and saw Good Will Hunting together, and her best friend thought I was the cute one, and she thought Ben was the cute one.
Jess.
So I'm like, you got the wrong one."
That's got to make you not feel so great.
However, Matt, who's been married to the producer since 2005 and shared daughters 19-year-old Isabella, 17-year-old Gia, and 15-year-old Stella, as well as Luciana's 25-year-old daughter Alexia from a previous relationship.
All right, when they start talking about the kids, I don't care. It seems like they're bros. They're brothers for life. Oh, they're so close. It's a little weird how close they are. It freaks me out. A little bit.
Happy Hot Topic.
Jennifer Lawrence is talking about being a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, stay-at-home moms are underrated. It's great for a childhood. My mom kind of got to be a stay-at-home mom. She worked part-time at the hospital like the badass nurse she is. And my dad worked at a printing shop. But what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is when you get to hang out with your mom all day, it's pretty freaking cool.
The actress who appears in the October 2025 movie, Die My Love, alongside Robert Pattinson, shares 2 kids with husband Cook Maroney.
Got it.
And on a January 12th episode of the Smart List podcast,
you know, she'd be fun to make a baby with. What? Sorry.
Identify as a stay-at-home mom.
Why does everybody got to use that term? Whatever. I identify as a heterosexual man that wants to get my rocks off.
But I am obviously working. I'm not used to being busy like this. I normally have a busy 3 months while I'm filming. But even in that sense, it's calm because there's nothing else to do. I just go to work, I do that. I come home, I sleep, and then I do it again. And then...
And you poop.
Like 2 weeks while you promote. It is hectic. The Hunger Games star says she doesn't mind podcasts, but Q&As scheduled at 9 p.m. are too much.
Oh, yeah. Getting old.
She says, I'm in bed. Kindle is lit until like 9:15.
I don't know. I'm just like, well, let me see how old she is, first of all. I know I'm not a mom, so I don't get as tired as easily. She is 35, only 3 years older than me. It feels like she's a lot older, you know what I mean? What I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is the fact that I still have the night owl in me, staying up till 1, unless I got to get up for a morning radio show. Then I'm in bed earlier than her.
Jennifer adds that her hubby is the opposite of her and super organized.
Oh, yeah, you know, she's messy. I mean, we saw those fapping pictures.
But his regimented ways of life are like an anchor for her. And while the kids are on a very strict schedule, with breakfast being at 7:30 sharp.
Wow. I don't even eat till 5 p.m.
Jennifer has a 15-minute wiggle room.
It shows J-Lo and Jennifer Hudson at the same table. They're both Jennifer.
Jokes about is in order to keep their marriage alive.
All right. If you're having to do something to try to keep your marriage alive, that means your marriage ain't doing too well. Like, if you're making a conscious effort, that ain't good, Doug.
Happy Hot Topic.
Now, before we get into some stuff about the Golden Globes, we got to play this banger that says, what's the point of award shows?
Yeah. Turn it up, turn it up. Hoppy hour. Ryan Hoppy in the building. Talk your talk. Red carpet, same suits, same fake smile, same speech, same joke, been dead for a while. Tiny little trophy, big empty room. Everybody clap on cue or rehearse they moves. Backstage handshake, bro, you changed my life. Still talk trash in the car that night. Whole thing staged like a high school play, but they swear it's the culture on display. What's the point of award show? Tell me what they really celebrate. Gold statues, board votes. Real ones left standing at the gate. If the crowd don't feel it, why they saying that's the greatest show? Cut the cap, cut the script, cut the slow-mo. We ain't impressed by award shows. Nah. Hoppy on the mic, he don't bite his tongue. He say names, they gon' say he do too much. But somebody gotta yell when the room play dumb. While they read off cards, he just go from the gut. Whole year grinding, night shift, no rest. But they praise who the label says is best. Ratings dip, so they stage one kiss. Then brag online how they changing the biz. Who crowned the kings, who picked the queens. Couple rich friends, back room, pick a meme. Whole crowd screaming, this my jam. But the DJ only play what they program. So Hoppy hit the air like enough with the lies. If the art hit hard, it don't need that prize. Skip the dress code, skip the fake pose. Hoppy hour, that's the real show. What's the point of award show? Tell me what they really celebrate. Gold statues, board votes. Real ones left standing at the gate. If the crowd don't feel it, why they saying that's the greatest show? Cut the cap, cut the script, cut the slow-mo. We ain't impressed by award shows. Nah.
And that is that.
Happy Hot Topic.
Nick Jonas was burning up with anxiety at the 2026 Golden Globes.
Oh, yeah. I bet being at those award shows is a lot. You never know when you're going to get arrested and whatever.
After he was spotted stepping outside for some fresh air during the Nikki Glaser-hosted award show in Los Angeles January 11th, the singer is providing insight into why he needed a break from the celebrity-filled fest.
I would too. Smoke a joint.
In a video shared to X January 11th, Nick, wearing a classic black tux, could be seen standing alone outside of a tent at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. And while he enjoyed his breather, he sipped from a glass bottle of water and rubbed his chin, seemingly deep in thought. Following the clip's circulation, one user shared their guess on why he had to exit the ceremony, commenting, "Social anxiety got the best of him."
Oh, yeah.
And shortly after, Nick confessed that the theory held some truth, all while working in a cheeky nod to his new solo single, Gut Punch, which was released
Nice little cross promotion.
January 1st. Yeah, Nick replied in a January 12th message on X, "It hit me like a gut punch." Prior to the ceremony, the Jonas Brothers member and his wife, actress Priyanka Chopra, spoke with Live from E! Golden Globes on the red carpet, sharing their excitement with being at the big event.
And tonight, of course, we're celebrating TV and film. Is there anything that you two love indulging in together? A guilty pleasure or a not so guilty project you like?
Well, I'm cheering for The Pit.
Oh, okay. Oh, my you.
Yeah, I mean, it's been such a great year in film and TV. We watched Marty Supreme recently, love that. And it'd be awesome to see Timothy win.
Hell yeah, there you go.
But we don't really have a guilty pleasure thing in our house. Everything's fair game. You can watch whatever you like.
No, we can watch whatever you like.
Oh, shots fired! Oh, she's a little spicy on a woman.
Let's unpack it. Let's talk about it.
He didn't like that. What an annoying broad.
What is Nick trying to get you to
iPad?
What is he trying to get you to watch?
I'm trying to watch Love Island.
And you were watching?
Oh, well, that's trashy TV, honey.
I'll watch it.
As much.
It is.
All right, I've had enough of you. Little brat.
Happy Hot Topic.
Here's some jokes you wanted to say. You still call it your Stern file?
Stern.
Stern file.
So tonight is a night of celebration, but we can't ignore that it's a weird time in Hollywood. People just aren't going to the theaters to see things. And if you don't believe me, there was a movie this year where Sydney Sweeney played a lesbian who just bounced around in tiny shorts for 2 hours, and it made $14. Everyone's concerned about AI. Tilly Norwood is the first star to be completely generated by AI, and somehow has still been sexually assaulted by 3 different studio execs.
That's great.
Now, Sean Penn is nominated tonight. I'm assuming for best neck veins. That one's just not as good. Sean Penn is here, looking like the defiant last tree standing in a rainforest.
I want to marry Nikki. She's hot.
Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, and Leonardo DiCaprio are all here tonight for the category Least Eyes. Leo, why are you always... This was another take on Leo. He always looks like he's squinting. Leo, why are you always squinting? I mean, I assume it's to read your girlfriend's ID. Just making sure...
Oh my God, she's so freaking hot.
That the year starts with a 2. Amy Poehler is here for her podcast, Good Hang, which is what Timothée Chalamet says after sex. Julia Roberts is nominated for After the Hunt. I don't know what it's about, but I'm assuming the hunt was to find someone who's seen it. Jonathan Bailey is here. Jonathan is the first openly gay man to be named the sexiest man alive by People magazine. And at first I was like, do we really need to say openly? And then I looked at a list of past winners and I was like, oh yeah, we do.
That's good.
Jeff Goldblum is here tonight.
All right, so there, I don't feel like replaying the Howard Stern show, but there you go. That is of what is going on with Howard Stern and Nikki Glaser. Max B denies rumor that he tried to jump Ja Rule. This is on the Breakfast Club.
You had something to do with when Ja Rule got hit. They was like, Max B and his crew beat up Ja, and you was like, nah, that made no sense.
I was like, I love Ja Rule. What the hell y'all talking about?
Yeah.
That's a line.
Like Ja Rule, you know what I'm saying? So, no, shout to Ja Rule.
Well, that's stupid. We're all, better off for hearing that, right? Our lives are improved because we heard that this guy pretends that he likes Ja Rule.
Happy Hot Topic.
It turns out even celebrities hate paying taxes. Yep, they're just like us. While appearing on SiriusXM's Howard Stern show January 12th, Ben Affleck shared the financial wake-up call he got after earning his first big Hollywood paycheck. saying, well, it turns out, Howard, you have to pay these things called taxes. Which I was like, so who gets half again? Explain this to me.
He just figured out about taxes. Mm-hmm.
With the 53-year-old who was previously married to
I thought he was older.
Jennifer Garner, as well as Jennifer Lopez, going on to compare the IRS to an ex-spouse, saying it was like
he would know about ex-spouses.
Having an ex-wife right away. You just divide. And that joke is in no way meant to reflect on anyone. And this isn't the first time Ben has gotten candid.
Yeah, he's like, please, my exes, don't take that about you.
About his finances. During a 2023 appearance on The Drew Barrymore Show, the Oscar winner revealed how he and best friend Matt Damon blew through the profits from selling their screenplay for Good Will Hunting. Explaining, when we sold Good Will Hunting, I was like, we are now rich for life. My needs are over. I will never have to work again. We sold it for $600,000. We split that $300,000 each, and then the agents got $30,000.
All right, I don't want to hear about money right now. People that have to talk about money all day have nothing else.
Happy hot topic.
And have you seen Ben Affleck?
Matthew McConaughey is opening up about his marriage to Camila Alves.
Yeah, she's a lot of work. She just seems like, the type of woman, when you're in an argument and they bring up something that you thought the case was closed and it ain't over with. Mm-hmm.
During an appearance on Jay Shetty's podcast, January 12th, the Oscar winner emphatically explains his view of marriage and how it's, quote, humanly impractical for a married couple to be in the honeymoon phase forever.
A honeymoon's only in the perfection stage. It's only in the up in the air.
Why? And for Matthew, who's been married to Camilla since 2012, it's, quote, unfair to always be, quote, seeking perfection in a relationship.
Yeah, when you're seeking perfection, especially if you're a woman that doesn't have any patience, it usually ends in a breakup.
That's a tough nut to handle when you're like, project that on someone.
She knows about tough nuts.
That's unfair to project onto them.
I do.
And they project it on you, and neither one of you can live up to it.
Instead, Matthew thinks it should be like a, quote, 30-watt bulb where the light should be, quote, dim. Adding, not as bright, but it'll last longer, and it's more realistic for you and her.
Whatever, then. He's on the Jay Shetty Show. They're so deep on the Jay Show. Oh, they're so profound. And they're so smart on the Jay Shetty Show.
Happy hot topic.
Timothy Busfield has surrendered to authorities in New Mexico.
What a scumbag. Get the death penalty for him. Anyone who's a pedophile deserves a death penalty. That's the Ryan Hoppe law.
4 days after a warrant was issued for his arrest on allegations of child sex abuse, the actor turned himself in at Albuquerque's Metro Detention Center. A police spokesperson confirmed to Oxygen.com, with arrest records showing he was booked on the afternoon of January 13th. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, Busfield faces charges of 2 counts of criminal sexual contact with a minor and 1 count of child abuse.
You know how you fix that? You do this thing right here. It's called the death penalty. You get the electric chair. Mm-hmm. And you got it down. Because once you're a pedophile, there's no fixing that. Unfortunately, that is what they're into. So you go like this. Bye, bitch. I'm just saying. We are a little too nice to pedophiles around here in this country.
Happy hot topic.
Tiana Taylor is sharing the tough lessons divorce has taught her.
Hey, you're not perfect, honey.
The one battle after another star getting candid about her 2023 split from former NBA star Iman Shumpert.
Alrighty. This is what drives me nuts about celebrity news and all the entertainment sites. Iman Shumpert was not a star. Now, was Iman Shumpert good enough to make the NBA? Yeah, I'll give it to him. I'll say it was not bad. But to call Iman Shumpert a star is incorrect.
saying the breakup taught her a delicate lesson about putting on a united front and setting an example for the kids. The Golden Globe winner, who shares 2 daughters with her ex, telling Vanity Fair, "Divorce to me is you're grieving the death of a living being. I think once children are..."
Yeah, it really is weird. I mean, even if you've not been through a divorce, that's like, what do you call it? Like, if you're just in like a bad breakup, but you were essentially married, it's still that feeling like you're like the person that I thought they were, or the person I hung out with, they're no longer around.
Involved, you understand the importance of really still having to show up for each other. She added, at least for the next 18 years, and being the best co-parents that we can be. The 35-year-old publicly addressed her divorce filing in November of 2023.
Whatever, then. Not that interesting. Wow, you got a divorce. How riveting.
Happy Hot Topic.
Sorry, Bachelor Nation, you won't be seeing Jessica Simpson handing out roses anytime soon. The pop
You really thought she was going to go on a dumb show?
singer shutting down rumors that she's in talks to be the next Bachelorette after Taylor Frankie Paul's upcoming season.
Gosh, she's freaking cute.
Denying the speculation in a January 12th interview with TMZ.
Wow.
And when it comes to her romantic life following her divorce from ex-husband Eric Johnson, well, Jessica says she doesn't need help from a reality show, telling the outlet, "I have options," adding, "I'm good."
All right, you got options. We're happy for you. When a woman says she has options, they really don't have that many options.
Happy Hot Topic.
Actor Kiefer Sutherland is facing a new legal battle.
This is hilarious. This story is just very strange. Jack Bauer was a little drunk.
The 24 star was arrested on January 12th after being accused of assaulting his rideshare driver in Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Police Department told NBC4 and TMZ.
Whatever.
Officers said they responded to a call after midnight about an alleged assault involving a rideshare driver in the Hollywood neighborhood of the city, per the outlets. When they arrived on the scene, Sutherland was identified as the suspect and accused of attacking the driver after getting into the vehicle. No injuries requiring medical attention were reported at the time, and the 59-year-old was taken into custody on suspicion of felony criminal threats shortly after, police told NBC4.
God, it makes me feel old to think that he's 59,
After being booked at 4:23 a.m., Sutherland was released from custody over 6 hours later on $50,000 bond, according to arrest records viewed by E! News January 13th. An initial court date was set for February 2nd, per the records. E! News reached out to the Los...
I reached out for comment and didn't hear back. The pathetic thing that E! News says every day. Oh, we reached out, and that doesn't sound good.
Happy Hot Topic.
Ariana Grande is discussing the impact Mac Miller has had on her music.
Yeah, I miss that guy. Oh, I remember in 2014, I was hanging out with my cousin Christian. He's like, dude, did you hear Mac Miller release a new song? And it'd been about 2 years since Party on Fifth Avenue or whatever that album was called came out, and it was such a banger at underage drinking parties. And then when he had his song Funeral, I was like, oh, homie's going through it.
The singer played ditzy red-headed Cat on Victorious and Sam and Cat between 2010 and 2014. And on the podcast, Awards Chatter, January 13th.
Got it.
She discussed making music around the same time in her life and her internal debate between staying with the character that's familiar to the public or branching off and doing something completely different.
Boring. Well, move on from that headline. I have that saying. You know the saying. If I'm bored, you're bored.
Happy Hot Topic.
What's going on with these morons?
I read that you were initially skeptical of the GLP-1s.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You should be, Serena Williams. You look better when you're thick. I don't understand why everybody wants to be skinny now. Oh my God. There's something beautiful about a little meat in the bones.
Because it's like the skinny shot and like it's a shortcut. And so for years I didn't, well, not for years, but for a long time I didn't do it and I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I thought like, I'm not going to take the shortcut. You know, I'm going to work harder. But then eventually I was like, I've tried everything. I've tried every diet. I've tried every workout.
Well, maybe you're just meant to be a little thick. That's the problem, is everybody's a quitter now.
I've tried walking for hours. I would go to Europe and Paris and I would just walk for hours. And
All right, I don't want to listen to him. Blah, 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 blah. If there's somebody that does a blah, blah, blah here, it's me. Nobody else. I'm the one that brings the blah, blah, blah here. That's what I do for a living. A blah, a blah, a blah.
Happy Hot Topic.
All right, what's going on here?
Just an update on me. You can tell I'm getting weaker and weaker. I've been told that the way I'll know how much time I have left is by how tired I am and how much pain I have. I'm in, basically.
This is Scott Adams.
So my tiredness and my pain are...
The thing is, a lot of these people, he said some horrible things about black people. We all know. There's a lot of people that are glad that the guy is dead. And that's bad karma. Listen, I am a diehard fan of the cartoon Dilbert. I used to listen to the audiobooks. I have the DVD of the cartoon that was on UPN. I'm a fan. He one time emailed me when I asked him if the Dilbert cartoon would ever come back, which is probably like in 06, 07 at the latest. And he said no. He was a flawed man. I have a thread, when you post something on Instagram and it also goes on Threads for some reason. Yeah, I have a thread going around where I said he's a flawed man, but he was also a genius.
I'm actually knows that I'm in quite bad shape at the moment.
Scott Adams, the cartoonist behind Dilbert, is dead. He was 68 years old.
All right, rest in peace. I could not tell if that music was copyrighted, and I can't play copyrighted music. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Happy Hot Topic.
Home Alone star Daniel Stern charged with allegedly engaging in prostitution.
I bet he would love Nebraska Avenue in Tampa. It seems like that'd be his vibe.
I was kind of in a groove at that point of...
Man, that means he has no game if he hasn't got a prostitute. Like, I haven't been laid in a month. I'm starting to get the itch, you know what I mean? No, not like the STD itch. But I just want to get my rocks off, but I ain't going to pay.
Doing crazy things.
Today, an arraignment for the 68-year-old was continued until next month. Daniel faces up to 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine if convicted after sheriffs cited him last month for allegedly soliciting a prostitute in a hotel not far from the now sculptor's farmhouse.
Sorry, bud.
I've been doing sculpture now for about 20 years. It's really my full-time job.
In 2024, E.T. spoke to the father of three, including this state senator. He told us that back in 1990, he initially turned down what would become his most famous role.
All right, there you go.
Was the stupidest, most short-sighted decision. Somehow, by the grace of God, it came back to me.
Yeah. Now I would say trying to get a prostitute is probably your bad decision. Go to Vegas. Go today. I saw this headline here.
Happy Hot Topic.
It's a tomb that was once a bustling shopping mall. Shocking video shows a once popular mall in a state of ruins. Graffiti is everywhere. Broken glass, debris. Westminster Mall in Orange County, California is today a scary ghost town.
Oh yeah, it had all these vandals hit it up and demolish it and whatever. Yeah, and it's California where they don't prosecute the criminals.
This video shows some of the trespassers defacing the stores. You can even hear vandals tearing the place apart.
But a bunch of thugs.
The mall is boarded up and fenced in. You can see some of the graffiti behind me. When it opened in 1974, Westminster Mall was booming. At one point,
like the boomers were before they got old and raggedy.
There were at least 168 stores. Before it closed 3 months ago, this is what the mall used to look like. A food court, a carousel for the kids, the escalators packed with shoppers.
Whatever.
But those same escalators today are covered in graffiti. The windows of this vacant store shattered, the facade of Target tagged by vandals.
All right, so that's what happened. Other Kardashian news time.
Turn it up, it's happy hour time. Kardashian news, we dissect the climb. No filters, no fluff, raw truth and wine. Mike's hot, Hoppe speaks what's on his mind. Nepotism's throne, they sitting in the plush. Built an empire off nothing but the hush. Reality's a script, ain't no realness in the cut. Talents on vacation, they just taking what's corrupt. Hoppe's on the mic, call it verbal demolition. Exposing fake lives, media's worst addiction. Idiocracy crown, it's the brain on snooze. Clickbait queens, welcome to Kardashian news. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smells, fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Kardashian news, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake smells, fake lives, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Diamond studded lies, selling dreams to the broke. Gold plated, nothing society inside joke. Hoppe ain't scared, man, he roasting them raw. Nepo babies flexing like they rewrote the law. Surgical precision, every word's a slice. Hypocrisy exposed under studio lights. Instagram filters, they mask the truth. Hoppe's here to school them. Welcome to the booth. Yeah, Hoppe's got no leash, no chain. Speaking what he feels, never playing the game. No Kardashian can spin his name on this mic. He reigns untamed. Kardashian moves, where the truth gets aired. Hoppe breaking down the hype, y'all beware. Fake lies, fake drama they choose. No talent required, it's Kardashian news. Kardashian news, turn it up, it's Hoppe hour time. Hoppe speaks what's on his mind. Hoppe hot topic.
What the hell is going on with Kendall Jenner?
I'm so over that. Like, I think that it's kind of ridiculous, the whole name situation.
Kendall Jenner will not be keeping up with this Kardashian-Jenner name tradition.
Kendall, any boundaries for you?
Oh, I have tons.
During a recent appearance on In Your Dreams with Owen Teal, the 30-year-old model, who doesn't have kids, reveals she won't be carrying on Mom Kris Jenner's K-name tradition. You know, Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie.
Why didn't they name him Cobb? Why is it Rob?
I'm so over that.
He looks like a cob.
Like, I think that it's kind of ridiculous, the whole name situation.
That doesn't make Kris happy that she's saying that.
I actually love my baby name list.
Yeah, is it normal? Is it like
it's normal? Yeah.
All right, there you go. It's normal.
Are cigarettes cool again? Sabrina Carpenter takes.
I can't play it because they're playing music, but they're debating if cigarettes are cool. You're an idiot if you smoke a cigarette. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are on a date night and they're seen frowning. This is when we truly see this type of relationship. Because Taylor likes to surround herself with winners. And right now, he's out. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mac and cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Donald Trump on a dick, no boarding pass. Epstein's Island, snakes in the grass. I'll be on the mic, spitting the facts. While MAGA folks blind, got their heads in the past. Golden Tower dreams, but the soul's hollow. Followers sipping Kool-Aid, they blindly swallow. He ain't a savior, just a brand to sell. Narcissist king with a gilded shell. Ryan Hoppe calling it no filter, no cap. Truth cuts deep, sharper than a trap. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Red hat screaming he's one of us, but he's eating filet while they scrape the crust. Mar-a-Lago party, champagne fountains, while they climbing up dead like scaling mountains. Hoppe hour buzz, breaking the trance. Pull the curtain back, man, he don't dance. Puppeteer strings got the bass hypnotized, but the greed in his grin can't be disguised. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of con in the mirror, chasing perfection.
Mike was off. All right, here.
Happy hot topic. Former President Bill Clinton is facing contempt of Congress for failing to appear before a House Oversight Committee.
Yeah, he can literally get away with whatever, which is what makes me so sick. Like, can you imagine if I was facing Epstein allegations and I'm like, I don't feel like going to court today. I'm good. yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton has also been called to testify, but will likely be a no-show tomorrow as well.
Oh, that must be so nice to just be so powerful. You can be like, I don't feel like going today. I'm good.
Here's D.C. Bureau reporter Ross Ketchke.
I think everyone knows by now Bill Clinton did not show up.
Tonight, former President Bill...
Loser, creepy pedophile, douchebag, hack.
Clinton defying a congressional subpoena, refusing to show up for testimony in the House Oversight Committee's probe into Jeffrey Epstein.
We know
he likes probes.
That Bill Clinton flew on Epstein's plane somewhere around 27 times.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Clinton and Epstein had a well-documented friendship, the former commander-in-chief appearing alongside Epstein in multiple photos released by the Department of Justice. But Clinton has never been accused of participating in his criminal activity.
Even though there's creepy pictures of him in good old hot tubs.
Republican lawmakers now threatening to hold the former president in contempt of Congress.
What a loser.
He's never answered any questions, and the Democrats on the committee voted with the Republicans for Bill Clinton to come in.
Yeah, they are turning on him as well.
This could just be the start. Former Secretary of State and Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton,
another piece of garbage,
also facing a subpoena to testify tomorrow. She's also indicated she will not show up. The Clintons arguing the subpoenas are invalid and unenforceable.
I love seeing them hold hands. It looks so awful.
The former first family writing in a statement, despite everything that needs to be done to help our country, you are at the cusp of bringing Congress to a halt to pursue a rarely used process literally designed to result in our imprisonment. This is...
Yeah, you're a pedophile. You did awful things, bud.
...is not the way out of America's ills, and we will forcefully defend ourselves.
Yeah, defend yourself by showing up.
Meanwhile, lawmakers in both parties continuing to voice their frustrations with the DOJ.
They're not in compliance with the law.
It must be nice, it's not nice to be a pedophile, but to literally just be like, you know what, I don't feel like going to court today.
A month after a deadline set in federal law, potentially millions of documents on Epstein remain unreleased.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. There's millions of them. That's a lot.
Specific documents they haven't given us where we know.
The ones with the name Trump on it. Or RFK.
There are individuals who...
You notice how the ones about liberals came out?
Will be named.
And Louis, to give you an idea of just how few of those documents we have seen to this point, in their most recent status report to a federal judge, the Department of Justice indicated that only around 1% of those Jeffrey Epstein documents have been made public.
Yeah, I wonder what the other 99% say. Think about our president. Likes to say, grab him by the pee.
That's despite...
That comes from experience.
It's now being nearly a full month past that deadline set by federal law.
Whatever. I am so sick of the rich and elite getting away with everything, but the sooner you accept it, the better. There's this funny clip going around. RFK went on a podcast, and he essentially made fun of how unhealthy Donald Trump is. And we got the clip. All right. Here.
Who has the most unhinged eating habits?
The president. The president. I love how he's the guy that's in charge of health, and he sounds like the most unhappy guy ever. RFK. That is.
The interesting thing about the president is that he eats really bad food, which is McDonald's, and then, fancy, and Diet Coke.
I cheat on my wife. I sound like Billy Madison, the radio show.
But he drinks the Diet Coke all times. He has the constitution of a deity. I don't know how he's alive, but he is.
I don't know how you're alive. Shut up.
And he's at Mar-a-Lago. He says...
Yeah.
He says that the only time that he eats the junk food is when he's on the road, and he wants to eat food from big corporations because he trusts it. He doesn't want to get sick when he's on the road. But when he's at Mar-a-Lago...
This guy's in charge of health. The Health and Human Service Secretary. Yeah, he's in charge of Health and Human Services. The most unhealthy sounding guy ever.
Or at the White House.
And I understand. I believe he had a stroke. I'm a little sympathetic, but maybe not take the jump.
He's eating really good food.
All right. Yeah, that was uncomfortable. Even the girl's like, Jesus Christ, why'd I ask?
Happy Hot Topic!
speaking in today. And deadbeat dads.
Elon Musk is taking a major step in his legal battle against Ashley Sinclair.
Oh, yeah, I've dated an Ashley before. They're freaking crazy. They're clout chasers. They just walk around looking to figure out how to get famous. And that is what she is. Oh, she's a beautiful woman. There's no denying that. But she used Elon, and he uses her. And there's no way in hell he should get full custody. He's just doing enough because he got caught being a deadbeat dad. So now he's trying to cover it up.
The Tesla CEO, who shares 1-year-old son Romulus with the right-wing author.
Who in the hell names their kid Romulus? What a loser. Not the kid. I mean, the kid's going to have a hard life, though.
Announces his plans to get full custody of their son following Ashley's recent apology for past transphobic comments.
Yeah, transphobia ain't cool. As long as you're not hurting somebody, if someone else wants to identify as something, who cares? In this short lifetime, how does it affect you?
With Elon writing on X January 12th, I'm
surprised they didn't say X, formerly Twitter.
January 12th, I will be filing for full custody today.
Oh, nothing like a 53, 52-year-old man making his baby mama drama public on Twitter. You phony.
Given her statements implying she might transition a 1-year-old boy.
Oh, really? Man, the MAGA, they try to act like their hero Trump doesn't have any skeletons. So what they do is they constantly obsess over other things. Gay rights, OnlyFans. It's so uncomfortably cringy. It's like, what are they doing to you? I'd rather hang out with someone that's trans. At least they're genuine about who they are. You're annoying. You're the worst. Oh, you're Elon Musk. You work so hard to get to where you're at by walking over other people. Shut up. You're the worst. Show your ass. You're just so annoying. Blah, blah, blah.
This statement from Elon seemingly marks his first public acknowledgement of Romulus as his son.
Oh, yeah, father of the year. You make all men look bad.
With the Wall Street Journal previously reporting that a paternity test from LabCorp confirmed a 99.9999%
You know, there's a Nazi joke because he likes Nazis.
Probability of paternity during the pair's past custody dispute. And this announcement from the SpaceX founder comes after Ashley took accountability for past negative comments she's
just a crazy moron.
made about the transgender community. Taking to X January 11th to apologize to those she's hurt.
Yeah, you know, you're kind of a brat. Yeah, you're hard. Yeah, but you're fun to me. I'm not really. But you just seem like someone that you're never the problem. It's everybody else out to get you. Shut up.
Including her son's half-sister, Elon's estranged transgender daughter Vivian with ex-wife Justine Wilson, saying, I feel immense guilt for my role, and even more guilt that things I have said in the past may have caused my son's sister more pain.
Whatever, honey, get over it. Figure it out. Go to therapy. Keep that kid away from me on.
Happy Hot Topic!
So there's a Florida candidate that wants to put a sin tax on OnlyFans models. These conservatives out there that are so against like porn and that creep me the hell out.
What I would say to Sophie Rain very simply is this. You are young, you are smart, and you are capable.
Oh, really? Why do you care what someone does with their body?
You can do a heck of a lot better. You have two choices if I'm governor, Sophie.
Oh, really? Yeah, you ain't being DeSantis, you loser. Listen, I don't like DeSantis. I think he's the worst. But you have no shot at beating DeSantis.
You can pay us the $42 million in back taxes you owe on your lifetime OnlyFans earnings, or you can stop doing that and doing something noble and worthwhile. And
Why do you care what someone... I don't understand. And I noticed this when I worked in conservative radio. Why they care what another woman does with their body? When a lot of times the ministers and the priests and the guys that are in charge of churches are the real creeps. Oh, but no, we're caring about an OnlyFans girl that doesn't even do any sex on camera, you moron.
Look forward to celebrating your wins there.
You're definitely calling OnlyFans sinful.
I love when Harvey calls out these morons.
And that really gets to a real core cultural issue.
Yeah, you shouldn't have a politician judging someone if they want to take a bikini picture. Because I'm going to be honest, she does nothing really that naughty. This guy is just an incel who can't get laid, so he takes it out on everyone else, like most conservatives.
You know, pornography is out there. It is legal.
Not in Florida. You can't go on Pornhub.
So if it's legal, why a sin tax?
Well, because God, shut up. If God was real, I think now would be the time for God to visit. I think if God was real, I think now, with everything going on.
Harvey, it's really simple. I don't want young girls, young women in Florida who are smart and capable to be told that they have to do this for a living. They can.
No one's telling them to. They want to. They're making money off of it. There's no jobs out here. I ain't saying it's right or wrong to do OnlyFans, but if it's easy money in an economy that DeSantis has shot to the ground, let them do it. Loser.
Can be nurses, doctors, veterinarians, bus drivers. They can even be, dare I say, stay-at-home moms.
Oh, yeah, that's what we want. Someone that does OnlyFans. Someone that shows their snatch on camera. Oh, yeah, there should be a mom. So in one aspect, you're saying that there should not be sex on camera, but you want those same women to be moms? You're a loser.
The Christian and American thing for us to do.
Oh my God. It's okay if you're Christian. It's okay if you believe in the fake man in the sky. It's okay. You have every right to believe in the man up there. That's your right to believe in nonsense. But to take it out on everyone else seems wrong.
For these young women is to not allow them to be exploited and abused by them.
They're not exploited. I mean, if there's sex trafficking involved, if they don't want to do it and they're forced, yeah, they're exploited. But if they're just willingly signing up for OnlyFans, yeah, it's fine. Shut up.
Disgraceful platform known as OnlyFans.
Why? That seems a little too pushy for a politician to be telling us what to do.
Why do they have to be nurses and housemakers? Why can't they be lawyers and doctors?
Harvey, they can be doctors, they can be lawyers, and
this guy has not been laid, and he probably has a small penis.
Harvey, listen to this. They can even be the president of the United States.
The president that says grab him by the pee. Oh yeah, a real model. The guy, who went to Pedophile Island. Oh, yeah. He's a role model.
It's not personal. I just don't want a society where we're putting that sort of immorality on a pedestal. If I'm elected on August 18th, 2026.
Good luck. You ain't going to win.
As the Republican candidate to succeed Ron DeSantis.
Good luck, you loser. You look like a creepy conservative version of the former Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel. Only you don't have his BDE.
We're passing a 50% tax on all OnlyFans income.
Oh, but I thought conservatives always complain that liberals have such high taxes. You're all a bunch of phony losers.
And guess what? For Sophie Rain, who is a proud resident of Florida, that means she's going to have to pay $42 million.
But I thought you guys wanted conservatives to have as much money in their pockets. Every politician on every side are a bunch of losers.
42 million.
Like you. What's this guy's name? It doesn't even say in the description. That's how unmemorable you are.
Charles, to the state of Florida, which I'm going to use for two purposes. We're going to increase public school teacher pay, and we're going to improve school lunches.
We've spoken to her. She said, nobody told me that I have to be on OnlyFans. And I think there are a large number of women who would say, no one told me to do this. This is something I chose to do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you want to disincentivize them from making that choice.
Our society, Charles, is...
Our society. He talks like, do you remember that show You on Netflix with the serial killer? He talks like that. I would stay away from him. I'd check his hard drive too.
Them to do that the way that someone like Sophie Rain, who is young and smart and capable.
Yeah. She's making money.
The way that we have venerated and exemplified and commodified and objectified her and her body, she is effectively being told to do so by a system that puts her on that pedestal. The sick.
She wants to do it though. If she was kidnapped, from her high school when she turned 18, I would get it. You are a loser. You are an incel. And you make all men look bad. You're a failure.
Men who follow her and pay her, and the sick middlemen who called OnlyFans, who financialized that entire transaction.
Okay, that's their money. I love when conservatives tell us, we can do whatever we want in the country unless it involves sex because we're backed up.
She is being told. I don't believe that Sophie Rain does have a choice.
Do you have any
Yeah, she does.
concern that you're running afoul of the First Amendment by basically foreclosing somebody's lawful option? Because I have to tell you, when we did our documentary, we interviewed several stay-at-home moms who say they are more present with their children because they're not a nurse. They can make enough money to live comfortably and be around their children all the time.
Yeah, you know, being a present parent.
Stay-at-home moms have existed for the entirety of...
I've had enough. You're a creep. Check his hard drive, you loser. And here is Sophie Rain's response. He talks like this because he knows that he's a liar and a failure.
Never in my whole life did I think that I would wake up and see a Florida politician trying to start beef with me for clout.
Yeah, you know, I agree with the clout part. No one knew who he was.
So he's proposing a sin tax on bops where we would have to pay 50% to the state on top of the 37 I already paid to the government. And I would be more than happy to pay that if multi-billion-dollar corporations were also being properly taxed.
Oh, yeah! It says a lot when Sophie Rain is smarter than that moron.
But surprise, they're not. I never usually get into politics, but there are clearly better ways to raise funds from actual corrupt businesses in our country.
Why is Sophie Rain smarter than you?
I think that people also fail to realize that there are so many creators on this platform that do this job because they're struggling. So to tax them like that when they're literally doing it just to support their families is sad.
I love you, baby doll. Yeah. There you go. That's the conservative party for you. Oh, but they're moral. Even though all their pastors are creepy. Shut up. Shut your ass. Russell Wilson and Sierra quietly gave away millions to sick kids. I love when the rich and elite help out people. And they have to let everyone know. Then you're kind of doing it for clout. Also, I like that the Pittsburgh Steelers had Mike Tomlin resign. He may have been an average coach the last 9 years and not won a playoff game. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he did deserve to step down. Do I think it was past his time? Yeah. Do I think it was stupid, the decisions he's made the last 4 years? Yeah. But he also never had a losing record, and that's something. But then, you know, having to deal with Aaron Rodgers is probably a lot. And here is Aaron Rodgers, right here.
Aaron Rodgers isn't fumbling over his words.
Yeah, he usually just fumbles when he has 5 players sacking him.
Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback abruptly walks out of a post-game press conference moments after the team suffered a 30-6 loss against the Houston Texans, bringing their NFL season to a close. During the January 12th interview, Aaron answered a question about Steelers coach Mike Tomlin's professional future, but appeared to become irritated when asked what he had learned from the 53-year-old. As he said in a clip posted to X, "I've answered that a number of times. I've talked extensively about how I feel about Mike, and I just did enough answer."
All right. I don't know why the E! News literally has the guy read it when they could have played the video. So on TV, Stephen A. Smith, who I can't stand, but I'm going to defend here, he called Christian Kirk Charlie Kirk and had to say sorry. Charlie Kirk was a podcaster. Get over it.
That's what we saw. We saw Charlie Kirk catch 8 receptions for 144 yards.
Yeah.
We saw
Christian Kirk.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh my God, it's on his mind because he's MAGA. Who cares? We're all going to be dead someday. My God, we're so sensitive around a guy that was the most hateful person being Charlie Kirk.
Happy Hot Topic!
The wife of New England Patriots quarterback Drake May shares what she really thinks about being compared to Tom Brady's ex-wife, Gisele Bündchen.
That is honestly the biggest insult. Listen to me. Tom Brady knocked up Bridget Moynihan, who was his girlfriend. And while she was pregnant, he started sleeping around with Gisele. Is that somebody you want to be compared to? A side chick? Oh, is that what you want? You want to have people say, "Oh, you're like the side chick." I would be so insulted. I know that's the unpopular thing. People don't want to think about Giselle being a side chick. But if you were told, "Oh yeah, you remind me of the side chick," I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I would personally be insulted.
While filming a video with Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy and shared to Portnoy's official X account,
Portnoy liking the Patriots? No way!
And Michael May said the comments she receives on TikTok, where she is commonly seen cooking baked goods, are great. And
yeah, this is someone you actually want to life down, not like Giselle, who gets around and has a body count as long as a CBS receipt.
Suggested fans give them a scroll. And also addressed fans' praise at the expense of Bunchin, saying, "Yeah, it's always, Giselle could never this, Giselle would never that." Portnoy added that he had seen the comment, "Giselle would never bake for us."
Yeah, Giselle's a brat. She acts like a crap don't smell, I just think she's a bub. Shut up. You're a side chick. And that's all you are.
On Ant's posts. And sweetly replied, "I'm like, Giselle is she's been pretty good, guys." Giselle.
Oh, yeah, I mean, even the name is fitting. Giselle.
Who recently tied the knot with Joaquin Valente.
Her side dude. She'll end up cheating on him, too.
After divorcing the legendary Patriots quarterback in 2022, was popular among Patriots fans during her ex-husband's tenure with the team, in which Tom...
Yeah, because people romanticized her. But then when you learn that she's just a side chick, that romanticization kind of goes away.
Led the Patriots to Super Bowl victory 6 times.
Never forget that she is a side chick. And before we move on, even though we've already done side chick news, I just feel like playing this banger.
Turn it up. Turn it up. It's happy hour, Ryan Happy, baby. Side chick news. We talking messy today. Mic check. Welcome to the circle. Riding in the booth, cutting straight through the surf. Call it like I see it. Feelings in the hearse, kid. You click the P, now you get the whole thermos. Celebs playing games, acting like they saints. Got a whole spouse home, still sliding to the dates. Screenshot save, little good night, babe. Then they on a yacht pic, trying to hide the face. From the field to the runway, everybody frontin'. Posting healing energy while they DM hunting. Scrolling through the gram, all I see is double lives. You can't tag the man, but you tag the watch he buys. This that side chick news. Side chick news. Ryan Hoppe gon' choose. Every fraud, every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like it is on an afternoon cruise. Side chick news. Whole world tuned to the truth. You can hide from your man, can't hide from this booth. Side chick news. Phone light flashing. Who you trying to text? Got a ring on your hand, still shopping for the next P. All team stressing, trying to spin it for the press. But the group chat memes got receipts on deck. From the field goals, missing to the model in the mist. One post off life, next post side twist. You a free spirit, but the rent still split. Funny how the timeline never shows that bit. Look, I'm just reading what the headlines say. I'm the voice in your car, you pretend you hate. Laughing at the drama, yeah, we know it ain't new. Same story, new face, welcome back to the zoo. This that side chick news. Side chick news. Ryan Hoppe gon' shoot. Every fraud, every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like it is on an afternoon cruise. Side chick news. Whole world tuned to the truth. You can hide from your man, can't hide from this booth. Side chick news.
Oh yeah.
Breaking another is complicated situation. Another we were on a break.
Whatever. We're always on a break, bitch.
You gotta say we low key, that's the clue. You ain't main, you just headline fool. Woo!
Whatever. That's pretty cool.
Side chick news.
Isn't it weird that AI made that?
Side chick news.
That ain't me spinning. I'll take the credit though.
Every fling, every late night move. We expose, we amuse. Yeah, we say it like it is on the afternoon cruise.
I just
go. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Happy hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppy spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same. Hoppy's loose and he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Happy hour got that shock and awe.
Oh yeah, last night Giannis was being booed by the Bucks. Okay, let me reset that. At halftime, the Minnesota Timberwolves were up 76-45, and the Milwaukee Bucks fans were booing at him, and he booed back.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
On the bench.
Gave it a go. This is tied for the largest halftime deficit this year.
What a bunch of losers. Without him, you didn't win a championship 5 years ago, and soon he'll be gone. He'll be back to being irrelevant.
It's also 31 to the Lakers. And Wesley, things are already
bunch of dumb Wisconsinians.
looking up. You know, I don't know why.
Morons.
McDaniels had his first miss.
There it is.
There you go. And here's JJ Redick saying how bad the Lakers are right now.
In the first quarter, got up to a good start, and then just a number of open threes didn't fall. And obviously, that continued, and meanwhile, they hit almost everything. I'm sure it's not that simple, but
it is.
Okay. So what is it? A snowball effect? Is it momentum?
No, it's literally we can't make a shot. I mean, you look at it. We first of all, they're right there with us as being one of the worst shooting teams in the league.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna make LeBron not too happy.
That's the highest, or tied for the highest with Houston, for the highest anybody shot all season. So, you know, that's typical. You know, we're 28th before tonight, and opponent 3-point percentage will be.
There you go. I don't want to bore my audience. And then there's a little bit of a discussion on TV about Dennis Schroeder trying to punch Luka Doncic.
In case you missed it, let's just go back to their matchup on December 28th. Why, you ask? Well, Kings guard Dennis Schroeder, Luka Doncic, they get into it here. You can see this is what happened on the court. But off the court, it escalated quickly because 40 minutes after the game, Schroeder confronted and attempted to strike Doncic.
Fake tough guy.
The NBA suspended him for 3 games here. So, Shams, this is all coming to light because of this suspension.
All right, I don't really feel like hearing ESPN, but that's what happened. All right, let's see how long we've been recording. Oh, yeah, 71 minutes. This has been the official broadcast of Happy Hour for Fresno. We're about to do Cleveland news, Chicago news, and Tampa Bay news. But Fresno, I love you.
Don't worry, Fresno. Happy Hour will be right back.
All righty. Here's the deal. I'll be honest. I got to kind of piss real quick. So we're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Mic was off. Oh, yeah. Sounds better this time. Since we did just talk about the NBA, here is a throwback from 25 years ago. Here's Allen Iverson with Jules.
Yo, it's boogie time, so come on, let's swing it, alright? I be the show, make a room, shaking it down. I be the nigga with a high profile. Everybody come on, we be the shakers with a crazy style. Showing everybody how to enjoy a crazy wild. One time rocking to the sound, chillin' women everywhere. I be the big down, swinging a hospital super jigger.
Baby, come on, you better rock with me. I be the hot shot player from nowhere to my name. I'm making everybody scream, making everybody dance. I'm the king of the swing.
And we be rocking it dead, cause we're the place stopping top 10, shocking the world.
Cause we're the flow, shaking speed, make us rockin' the city.
My the only
Yo, I ride when I jet, super nigga on the set, hanging out, man, nigga showing love, so we'll figures.
Yo, I'm Merc when I jet, we're Caribbean connected. Yo, baby, don't trip, hit a club of type shit.
We be smoking a cigar, so the Spanish top hills, rocking non-stop, party everywhere, never party over there.
Man, skills with the homies on the dance floor, mad roll. Man, the city goes with the bad yo.
Josh Rockers, a flipper squad, shocking superstars, on the way to the top. We representing no way, check it out, enjoy the quality down. We living life to the fullest, y'all swing outside around.
Not the only one.
Come on.
Last night that you saved my life. There's a party going on. Last night you saved my life. Now it's party time. Last night that you saved my life. There's a party going on now.
The rhyme, ragtime, sugar dime, jungle fever, game tight, boogie nights, moving in for the kill. We be the one in a mill.
We be the top plays, rhyme lays, raving the world.
Put the sugar from the top, now stop hip hop.
We be the hot tip, shaking everybody with a top shit. Comments, neighborhood rocks, let's put it down.
Picture me on the dance floor, booging everybody dance. Me the dance, keep surprising everybody with a jab. And every time I do my thing, you gotta swing it with me.
We're taking over your mind, cause we're the jiggers with a baseline, shaking it high. Just be the place, silent time,
Last night that you saved my life. Not the only one.
Come on.
Last night that you saved my life. There's a party going on. Last night you saved my life. Now it's party time. Last night that you saved my life. There's a party going on now. Boogie time.
Come on,
Boogie time.
show me now.
Boogie time.
Jigga, jigga.
Boogie time.
Up ten on the rag, yo. Yeah, come on, come on. Come on, up 10 on the rag, yo. Boogie with a bang, yo. Swinging 24, pump more until you fly, yo.
Saved my life, not the only one. Last night that you saved my life. There's a party going on. Last night you saved my life. Now it's party time. Last night that you saved my life. There's a party going on. Last night you saved my life. You're the only one. Last night that you saved my life. There's a party going on. Last night you saved my life.
Come on.
Now it's party time. Last night that you saved my life. There's a party going on now.
Swing it, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edison, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go out there. WhatShay'sPrinting.com, the best printing company in all of the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, print it up. I'll go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back and happy hour. Keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah. This Saturday, episode 37 of the Hammer and Hank Show comes back.
Well, Welcome to Happy Hour.
Whatever.
Doors closing. Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. So yesterday, I demolished Jeffrey Knight, that scumbag. You can see it on my YouTube page, on my social media, on this platform that you're listening to Happy Hour on. And one of Jose Castro's friends that he grew up with said, Ryan, it seems like everybody is siding with Jeffrey Knight. So I appreciate you defending my best friend. I am sorry for your loss. And I will try to do all I can to help you out. All right, it's time for Cleveland News.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is Hoppe. Cleveland skyline foggy, still mill shop. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't.
I thought it was Cuyahoga.
Creek jungle.
Might have been wrong.
Dreams collapse, downtown echoes the cabs and faded caps, past the preaching hustle. Corner kids trading maps, where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland news, where the truth gets raw. Rust belt blues, every crack, every flaw. Unfiltered takes, no sugar, no draw. Hoppe on the mic, spitting facts, no law. Back alleys whisper, still grit in the air. Hoppe pulling cars, city troops laid bare. Bars sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio days, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppe's lens, no rose tint. Just grind every segment, a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
Water. Kiss my ass and enjoy it. There you go. All right, let me press this button here and then we'll get the party started.
Happy Hot Topic.
Let's see what the hell's going on in Cleveland.
Exploring buildings like this one behind me may look exciting, but Cleveland police says it's both dangerous and illegal.
Ed McDonald spends some of his time exploring abandoned buildings.
Just the thrill of going
there's a lot of them in Cleveland.
Around checking out something that's abandoned, something that's been left behind, and you're just trying to get a look at it. You can just walk right into this building. That's how easy it is.
Yeah, let's not rat on it.
The abandoned building activist likes to bring awareness to vacant or abandoned lots across Cleveland, and sometimes he has to trespass to do so.
I mean, I'm going to have to document it to get a look at it, see how good what kind of condition the building's in.
This guy looks like a Rover listener. Maybe he even likes that fraud known as Alan Cox. At least Rover's been in other cities and syndicated.
Others like him call themselves urban explorers, and he is aware it is considered illegal.
It is illegal. I mean, there's no doubt that when you're going into an abandoned building, it's not yours, and you have no right to be there. You're trespassing.
Cleveland police has seen a dangerous rise in urban exploring.
I see a YouTube comment. My father-in-law was crushed to death by concrete by a building that collapsed in Cleveland. If no one knows you're there, they're not going to find you.
and wants to put a stop to it.
It's a crime, whether we want to paint it as, it's just for fun or just a hobby or just, enthusiasts, people just doing some things on social media. It's still a crime.
There you go. And then there's this right here.
After that substation explosion.
No power, no heat, and some even trapped by those downed power lines. 19 News reporter Katie Tursick has the story.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking cold in Cleveland.
This is how Jesus Colon is keeping his dogs warm in his car, in his driveway, because inside his Clark Fulton house.
Sometimes I miss the heart of Cleveland or like the heart of Chicago and how the Midwest has heart, but I do not miss that weather.
It's freezing.
This is what we do every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes. Get in the car, hit it out for 20 minutes, and go back to the house.
It's been this way since Monday night's Cleveland Public Power substation explosion.
Last night, this is like a war in Japan.
And the problems keep piling up. Cologne's food is spoiled.
Yeah.
I lost everything already.
This is America. I mean, we're kind of becoming a third world country if you think about it.
Everything lost, all my ice cream, everything, all food.
All right, so that sucks. And then there's this right here.
College students silenced. Or is a university operating in its best interests? A controversy is brewing at Cleveland State over a radio station. Stephen Hernandez found the saga is now heading into a courtroom.
WCSB was the greatest part of my college career.
For Cleveland State University journalism student Nicole Velosak-Therens, WCSB was a student lifeline.
I was just a station member, doing my thing and having my voice and being part of that team, which was really great for me.
The school suddenly shut down the student-run radio station in October, announcing it partnered with IdeaStream to turn it into a...
It's sad. It's like, it was a good station, number one, and number two, like, well, we're just going to have WMMS in Cleveland and that's it?
A jazz station.
I mean, obviously, it's anger, it's sadness, it's grief.
However,
definitely grief.
Students aren't giving up so easily. They just filed a lawsuit saying the takeover violates students' free speech. The lawsuit alleges school president Bloomberg made the announcement without notifying WCSB's team, going on to say, quote,
"That's the most radio thing I ever heard. Just changing formats without letting anybody know."
No one could use WCSB's airwaves to criticize her again.
Oh, never. What a hag. You'll be remembered as the absolute worst. Okay, honey? Does that work with you? Not at all.
Yeah. Where the stories flow.
It's time for Chicago news.
I've got the mic, he's running the show.
It's Hoppe gonna.
He calls it like it is. No sugar, no glaze. Serving up the truth in a Midwest blaze. Chicago news. Hop on the ride. When they say it true, with no place to hide. Ryan's got the headlines. He's keeping it real. Chicago news. Giving you the deal.
Happy Hot Topic! Judy Robb, after our first investigation about one man's locked bank account, we received an overwhelming response on social media from people claiming they had the same issue.
Yeah, Chase Bank, I like it, whatever, but I don't know. Like, they will so quickly, if your account's in a negative, so quickly take money from you. But when you need money from them, like when you're depositing a check, it'll take a while.
Now the I-Team is digging into more cases of
they're frauds.
Frozen Chase accounts.
I was trying to make a bill payment on behalf of my grandma, and it said cannot be completed at this time.
River North resident Arlie Renacedo
pretty freaking camp.
Has a joint Chase account she's shared with her grandmother in the Philippines for 15 years. She says a branch manager told her the account was flagged with little explanation.
We got a letter.
Yeah, Chase has been flagging everybody. They flagged my ex-situationship that I broke up with last month. It just happens all the time. It's no good.
Probably like 2 weeks after I noticed the account was frozen.
She says there was no suspicious activity and for about 3 months, no access to the
All right, so there's that. And then there's this.
Well, so you know the Bears beat the Packers in the playoffs, and fans across our area continue to celebrate in every way possible.
And from Soldier Field to neighborhood bars and living rooms, Saturday night was unforgettable.
It was pretty freaking great beating those stupid Packers. The same fan base that's booing Giannis. Morons.
They won! They won! They won!
It's all the videos of them celebrating.
Oh, man.
All really great videos, but then there is this viral celebration. Take a look. That's Dad Rick Loera from Park Ridge. He loses it silently during the last play because his baby was sleeping right next.
That's a real thing. You don't want to wake up your annoying baby
next to him in the swing.
That's cute. All right. And we'll end. Not trying to be here all day. We'll end with Tampa Bay news.
Yeah. Yo, it's Hoppe Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All Hoppe Hour when the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on.
He is the misfit of radio, and he is fine with that. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hot Topic!
The man who gained national attention for his role in the January 6th riots at the Capitol is now running.
Yeah, that freaking mutant. I hate how this area applauds him. He's a loser.
For local office, Adam Johnson, who was pardoned after...
This is the movie Idiocracy Come to Life.
Serving time in federal prison, has filed to run for Manatee County Commission. News Channel 8's Georgia MacArthur.
He'd be perfect for Manatee County. I bet he's a celebrity out there. Everyone's applauding him for something that is an embarrassment to this country. And listen, I'm not political. I don't care. But if you think the insurrection is cool, you're a moron.
Reports on the race for the District 6 seat.
Both candidates say growth, spending, and development are top concerns, but one
and breaking into places, right?
Candidate's past continues to draw attention as he enters into local politics.
It should always be, brought up. He committed one of the most embarrassing things to ever happen to this country. But then again, do you see everyone who's a politician, either on the right or left? He'd be perfect.
This is Adam Johnson, known for being in this viral photo holding a lectern from former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's
loser. Tell me you're a moron without telling me you're a moron.
Office during the U.S. Capitol riot on January 6, 2021. He previously served 75 days in federal prison.
Yeah, he wasn't smiling so hard. That mugshot.
And was later pardoned. This month, he filed to run for a Manatee County Commission seat.
Let's hear what this idiot has to say.
Johnson says his campaign is about local issues and his longtime connection to the county.
You know, he got laid by a lot of those dumb MAGA women.
County.
I really care about my backyard. My kids, I want to be able to afford to live here as well.
I mean, he sounds like every politician. I'll get on that.
And the way we're running right now with property taxes and the cost of living, we just don't know how it's feasible for him.
Why does he speak better than DeSantis? He's a moron. It says a lot.
Johnson points to county spending as a major issue, citing a state audit from Chief Financial Officer Blaise Ngolia that flagged more than $100 million in questioned expenses in Manatee County.
Well, the change I think comes from the top down. What we need to do is look at the fraud, waste, and abuse that we have in county dollar spending.
I'll be honest. I think the guy's an idiot. I think he's an embarrassment to the country. I think he's kind of a douchebag, but he's pretty well spoken.
Johnson submitted the paperwork for the District 6 at-large seat on January 6th, the 5th anniversary of the Capitol riots.
Nice, he's embracing it. Look, it's so cool. It's like being in high school. It's like being in high school and peaking then. It's kind of similar to like Al Bundy and Polk High. I got 4 touchdowns.
It is currently
I took a lantern.
held by Commissioner Jason Bearden until November. When asked about January 6th, Johnson said he does not want his campaign to be defined by that one day.
It will be, though.
Filing on January 6th, it was cathartic for me, absolutely, but also it's free marketing.
One of his opponents, John Kalovich, says
I kind of like how genuinely much of a moron he is, but he's genuine.
Running to push back against what he calls overdevelopment and builder influence in county government.
All right, I'm getting bored, but yeah. That's the movie Idiocracy come to life.
Happy Hot Topic.
Thank you, Marilyn. A heated debate over paid parking on Indian Rocks Beach dominating tonight's city commission meeting.
Yeah, Indian Rocks Beach really jumped the shark, no pun intended. They really, think that getting that $200,000 from, just making people pay $4.50 an hour. $2 an hour is something, but $4.50 is insane. And they were debating about walking it back, but no, they need the money. Aren't you getting sick of this? Whoever is listening to my show right now, whatever gender you identify as, aren't you getting sick of the rich and elite screwing us?
As News Channel 8's Ryan Arbogast reports, what some call a tourism tax, others describe as paying your fair share.
Whatever.
The big point of contention here is that Indian Rocks Beach is the only municipality in all of Pinellas County to offer free beach parking. Now,
not everybody can afford it.
After 2 hours of debate and public comment, City Council decided to move forward with a plan.
Of course they were going to. Anybody that thought they weren't going to is wrong. Why would they not? They're greedy. You know what? I say this all the time. The rest of the world laughs at us. That's fine. We encourage it here.
That would charge tourists so they pay for a slice of the paradise.
Perhaps now it will be by people that don't think $18 is too much money for our incredible beach. Going to the beach is one of the few things that everybody can do.
It's an island community.
Those are the everyday average Joe and Jane that are speaking. But the politicians are not everyday average Joe and Jane. They make six figures. They have a great life. $4.50 to them is nothing. To those everyday average Joe and Jane that were just grinding, that's something to them. And those everyday average Joe and Jane, specifically my audience, we're all getting screwed.
Split over whether the palm trees should stay or the QR codes should take their place.
Why?
By charging for parking, you know what that's going to do? That's going to drive everybody across the street.
That's not a bad point.
Rocks Beach City Council at capacity Tuesday night as local leaders debated whether or not to keep free parking or begin to charge tourists.
We run the numbers conservatively on what we would.
Yeah, let's piss off the tourists, the people that are paying and saving their money all year to come. Let's, no pun intended, let's piss them off.
Receive paid parking at 182 public paid parking spots in Indian Rocks Beach at those avenues and over $1 million.
The city manager saying that money is needed to help the city with hurricane repairs.
Here's the thing. I'm sick of the rich and elite and the elected officials saying, oh, well, we need help. You figure it out. That's what you were elected for. You were not elected to make us pay more to screw us because you have no other ideas of what to do.
From both Milton and Helene, the proposal could bring in big bucks for infrastructure and be expanded for even more cash.
When we talk about a paid metered parking program, we're not just talking about the beach access. We're talking more globally about Cole Park.
I hate you. You're the worst. You're awful to date.
Brown Park. Other
moron.
Parks throughout our city about what does a paid meter look like.
He doesn't even know how to talk into a microphone. Why is he elected official? Honestly, I think if we got rid of politicians, our country would be better off.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Diamonds, the gifts you really want.
Buy your earrings here. $59.99. These have a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $200. So shop with us.
Yo, this song is dedicated to anyone who's getting sick and tired of buying products from companies that make celebrities rich. Just so the following month, the next up-and-coming star can tell us what we just bought is no longer fashion. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made the brain numb. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made the brain numb. everybody is a zombie. Oh, zombie. Oh, everybody is a zombie. Oh, zombie. Oh, we wanna be a celeb, but not the poor that beg, or the veteran with the peg leg. We wanna be beautiful, rich, and famous, even if we live lives that are poisonous, making us cancerous, acting scandalous for 50 minutes of fame. It's a life so shallow that we'll swallow the game called the rat race of life, where we submit ourselves to the media's lies. Open your eyes, there's a whole lot of satellites up in the skies, connecting us together like umbilical cords. It's time to cut it off with the sword. They're molding your mind. When will you wake up and realize it's time that this matrix that we live in is to heaven, but it's not quite hell unless you're someone easy for the companies to sell. Things that you don't need, I repeat, things you don't need. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb. It's got the hots for the idiot boxes, drain my brain. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb. Every time I think of it, I go insane, like jumping out of plane in a hurricane. Cause we will never obtain the things that we see in the magazines. $200 for some ripped up jeans. You get a whole lot of money to look like you don't care, but I'm aware you're not working anywhere that involves a paintbrush. Take your stupid image off, throw it in the toilet, push bye-bye. But the TV says bye-bye. Oh God, I'm so excited, I got my little iPod. But the moment that I feared is not here, and I hate it, it's outdated. Now they got an iPod that plays movies. Man, I just spent all of my money. My apartment doesn't even have electricity running. Move please, I'm in line, this is time. Bye. Money spender, I'm in debt. Get these voices out my head. I don't wanna look like you, and I don't wanna drive your car. I don't need to be rich, and I don't need to be a star. And I will not feel alone, cause unlike you, I have my back. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb. Commander, I'm calling about the nation. They got no motivation because television made their brain numb.
Hey, dude, that was amazing. Slow motion on that.
Dang. Oh my God. Dude, did you pay up here? Wow. Oh man. Holy cow.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Aurora Coffee. AFUERA coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks are joking, playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a Wilson rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a Wilson rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a Wilson rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Tune in every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time, but coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a Wilson rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a Wilson rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside,
Hour is now over.
Happy hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.